What's up everybody, Max Parker here to talk about the newest character to hit the Smash Brothers world. It's Bayonetta. She's finally out for Smash Brothers for Wii U. I've used her for a bunch of hours now, hit the lab, hit the training, played some online matches with her, and wanted to let you know what the deal is with her, if she's any good, and truth is, she actually is really good. I'm a big fan of her. So here are some strategies that you're going to want to use if you're thinking about picking up Bayonetta. So first things first, let's talk about her movement and her weight. Movement-wise, she's pretty fast on the ground, not as fast as, say, like Little Mac or Sonic, but she's one of the faster characters in the game just based on ground speed. She can cover a lot of ground. And as for recovery, that's probably her best and strangest attribute from when you're talking about off-screen game. She is able to get back to the map very easily. But her jumps are really tricky to get used to. You're just going to have to take some time and get used to them because they're really different from anyone else in the game. Her jump and then double jump cover a lot of vertical ground, so you can get from the bottom to the top of the screen really easily. And then her up B has two phases, just like Pikachu. You can do it twice in two different directions. But just try it out. It just takes a couple matches to get used to it and see how you can get back to the map. There was never any point where I wasn't able to get back to the stage from being on the side. Her recovery is that good. So anytime I died, I just got blasted in the side or in the sky. But you'll always be able to get back to the stage. Unless, of course, you screw something up yourself. As far as weight's concerned, she's not the heaviest, but she's not the lightest. She's right around middle of the range. The danger zone really is around 90% to, well, actually like 100% to 120. That's when you really have to be careful and she's susceptible to getting KO'd. Now let's talk about the meat here, the attacks. Her attacks are really unlike anyone else's in the game. They're pretty unique. Her A and B neutrals pull out her guns, and the A neutral is similar to, say, Fox's. You won't see the bullets, but they'll do 1% of damage and they will have no knockback. Now her B neutral uses the guns on her feet, which have a little bit of knockback but also do just 1% of damage, but they shoot at a slight angle upwards. And her B neutral guns can also be charged, which have a decent bit of knockback. They still only do 2%, but they have more knockback than if you didn't charge it. And her A neutral, if not held, can be a 3-hit combo. And if you hold down A at the end of any of those hits, she'll pull out her guns and add a little bit extra percentage and some range on those. So it's just like the game Bayonetta. It's a lot like that combo system. So if you hold down the attack button in that game, she'll pull out her guns and do some extra damage. And her Smash Brothers character is exactly the same. When finishing a combo, her A neutral also goes into a rapid punch similar to Little Mac. And her A tilt combo is a launcher combo that'll set up some air combos really nicely. Now her B attacks are going to be your bread and butter when it comes to combos, especially in the air. They're mostly transitional moves, so her B tilt is a slide that also launches in the air. And that combos perfectly into her up B, which can then be strung with her transitional B moves. So you can launch them in the air, up B, and then left or right B, and hit them with both of those while they're airborne. Bayonetta's smash attacks are the ones you're going to use when you want to KO somebody. They are her power hits, like most characters. They look like they take up a way more space and have a huge hitbox, but they really don't. They hit pretty far in front of Bayonetta, but don't hit at all behind, so watch out for that. There's also a long startup and a long recovery time before and after the active frames, so it telegraphs the hit a little bit, so be careful about using it out of nowhere. And you can't talk about Bayonetta without talking about Witch Time. Witch Time is like her signature move. It works almost like a counter, but it's a little different. Like most of the counters in the game, it's activated by down B, and if you use that just before an enemy attacks you, it's going to slow down time for that character, and then it allows you to capitalize with a strong counterpunch. The stronger the incoming move is, the longer the Witch Time will last. So if you use it before getting hit with a smash attack, the Witch Time will last a really long time. Sometimes you'll even be able to get 2 smash hits in before it wears off. So a strong air game and the witch time system makes Bayonetta a lot of fun to use. I can't wait to see what kind of combos people come up with once they get a little bit more time using her. It's only been a couple hours now. Surely some people are going to come up with some brutal combos with those air attacks of hers. So that's a basic rundown of Bayonetta. Like I said, it's only been a couple hours, so I haven't been able to fully train with her, but that's some basic strategy to use if you're thinking about picking her up. Feel free to add me if you want to get some matches in on Wii U. My Nintendo ID is GameGuy_PGH, and I'm almost always down for playing online matches. So thanks for watching, and hit me up on Twitter with any other questions about Bayonetta.